tasty scene. Chop a dice, you make it clean. Sizzle pop 'em with the mean. Your kitchen queen on the cooking screen.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog, another cook with me. This is going to be a little bit different this time. It's going to be aired differently, I'll put it that way. So I'm going to continue on with this cabbage thing because I have some cabbage I still need to use and I don't want it to go bad. So we are going to make some kind of cabbage roll soup, but not, it's going to be cabbage roll but with other things. So let's see how we make it. So guys, this is the last of the cabbage that I have. Hopefully I'll be able to use all of it. If not, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to cut some cabbage. Man, this thing is pretty solid still. So we're going to do that. And then we're just going to slice it like this. Apparently my fingers don't want to work right now. Nope, didn't cut myself. We're good. So now that we've got that cut, we are going to throw it into our crock pot. I have put just a little tiny bit of beef broth in there so far. So we're just gonna start pushing that in. Basically what we want right now is to get so the cabbage will cook down. So we're just gonna throw this in. Just like that. So there's what's left of the cabbage. All put in here. I don't like the way that piece looks or that piece. So we're just going to take those two out. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add more beef broth. Now if you wanted to use chicken broth, you probably could. Whatever you have on hand. Like I said, it's not going to be an exact cabbage roll soup, but it will be similar to. So we added that, and I'm just going to go grab my can opener, and then we'll start adding some more stuff. Well guys, I've gotten my 2 cans of tomatoes opened. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw all of the tomato in. We're not going to drain any sauce or anything like that. So liquid and all. Pour that in just like that. And the second one, just like that. Now, I'm just going to grab a spoon here. If I can find one, that'll work. We're just gonna get this mixed up a little bit. So obviously once the cabbage starts cooking down, it's not gonna look as full, but we just want to get the cabbage mixed in with everything. And this is just gonna be almost like a dump and go soup. So we're gonna let that cook down for a little bit. I am going to set it onto high once I get it plugged in. So we are going to set it on high for 4 hours, like that. It's going to start cooking, doing its thing. We have to run out for a few minutes, so it's going to keep going. When we get back, I'm going to take a peek at it, see how it's going. And then we can start adding our other vegetables. They're just out of a can, so you can just throw them in anytime as long as they get warm. The only other thing that we're gonna have to add in later is ground beef. And I have none left in the house, so I have to go out and get some. So we're gonna leave it at that, and then when I come back, you'll see how far it's gotten. Well guys, now we've gotten back home. The broth that we made is starting to cook really nice in here. As you can see, the cabbage is starting to soften a bit. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add our cans of vegetables. So I managed to find sliced carrots. We're going to throw those in. Just like that. I figured mushrooms would probably be good, so we're going to throw in some mushrooms. Just like that. Gotta have some corn. And I went and got some sliced potatoes. I don't know why I just said carrots, but we're getting some sliced potatoes. We're going to pour those in. And now we're just going to carefully stir it all in. It's definitely making a lot of soup. Now we're going to let those cook. And I'm going to put the lid back on. And then our next step is we are going to cook up some hamburger. Get it all nicely seasoned and everything, and throw it into the pot and let everything all heat up and be ready to go. So I'm starting to cook up the hamburger. We're going to add in some garlic. It's just easier doing it this way. So we want it to be a lot because it's going to get mixed into the soup. So that seems like quite a bit. We're going to go with that. And I am going to add some of the good old dried onions because I don't want to cut up an onion. And we're going to throw some of that in. I'm going to have to buy more soon. So now we're going to get this all cooked up and ready to go. Like I said, we're going to transfer it into the crock pot, let everything simmer and stuff for a little bit. And then we're probably going to have a little bite, but I mostly made this just so we can use up the cabbage before it goes bad. So stay tuned and I'll show you what happens. So guys, now that everything's going well in here, pushing some of it down, why not add some more stuff? So I have some leftover lasagna noodles. So we are going to hopefully break them apart. And we're going to crush them up and put them in here so that they can cook. The hamburger is nicely cooking. So we're getting there to it almost being done. So I'd say probably in another half hour-ish, the soup should be done. So I'll see you guys back in a half hour my time and just a few seconds your time. So guys, our hamburger is cooked up with the onions in it right here. And now we are going to carefully add it to the pot. This is going to be a very, very, very full pot of soup. And now I'm just trying to get the little onion bits and stuff out that we put in. Just like that. Now we are going to carefully mix the hamburger in. And by carefully, I mean very carefully, because this is like literally to the top.
I just like that you're on your show right now.
There we go. Got mostly all mixed in. And now I'm going to put the lid back on. We're going to let it do its thing for a little bit, and then it'll be done. Well, guys, it's a very full pot. We're going to take off the lid. Look at that. It looks very good. So I think we're going to end up having a little tiny bowl. But this mostly was, I made it so that we can use up the cabbage before it goes bad. So we're going to, now that everything's been cooked, we're going to let it cool down a bit. And then we're going to attempt to package it up. So there won't be a taste test tonight, unfortunately. But doesn't this look good? Honestly, this looks so good. And I guess I wouldn't exactly call it a cabbage roll soup. It's a dump soup, honestly. So hopefully it tastes good, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Well, guys, welcome back. Cut that.